Capricorn, welcome into Steampunk Psyche. I'm JT. Today we are going to be doing a Celtic cross reading. So, if you're interested in cross watching as well, I've also just finished mutable signs, cardinal signs, and fixed signs. They're in my playlist. I'll leave that at the end of this video. So I'm going to shuffle up. We're going to be doing a general reading. So take what resonates with you. Don't try to force anything. It's just energy, just cards. But Capricorn, let's see what the Celtic cross wants to tell us. We're going to be looking at your present energy. We're going to be looking at your crossing challenges, the foundation, things that are hidden underneath. Okay. 10 different types of energies there. So recent past and, hopes, fears, outcomes, decisions, that type of thing. So hang with me. Let me shuffle these up real quick and we'll get started in on your reading. Okay. Okay. Capricorn, this is your present energy right now that we're going to be looking at. So Capricorn, what is your present energy? What can steampunk psyche do for you? We're almost at the witching hour for me. It's kind of late at night. I've just been trying to finish up those mutable sign, cardinal sign, fixed sign readings. So, and then I started in on the personal readings, so general readings for each individual sign. So I've been busy. But my energy's been good and I've been feeling it, loving it. So, Capricorn, your first card up. Three of Swords this way, Three of Swords that way. This is how it come out. Three of Swords in the reverse position. So you're healing your heart. Okay? Present energy, healing the heart. Could be relationship. Could have been something that was taken from you, obviously. Something that yeah, do I even go any further? I don't think I do. Healing your heart though. So I'm gonna think that the crossing challenge is going to probably identify this. What do you think? Something that's in your way. So the crossing challenge is what movement towards Capricorn? What are we healing our heart from? Capricorn. This is your challenge. The Eight of Swords, okay? What's got you bound up? What illusion are you under right now? Healing the heart, and the challenge is the Eight of Swords, okay? Your third card is Foundation. What's underneath this? So what's got you bound up here that's makes you feel as though you're stuck, you're trapped? This relationship wise, is this kind of an addiction? It doesn't have to be. Lack of communication, that's an offering. Okay. What's got you bound up is the Page of Pentacles. There was an offering that was supposed to come in. Maybe it didn't come in. Perhaps an offering of wealth, an offering of a job, stability, a support group. Could be a new person in your life. Someone from the past. We don't know yet. We'll be able to clarify here shortly. Let's see. So this is at the root of this. Could be a young person. You could be older than this person. You could be the younger person. So where are we going with this, Capricorn? So this fourth card is going to talk about your recent past, okay? And maybe this will help tie in what took place between you and this young pentacle, what should have taken place, or this new offer that was supposed to come in that didn't. You're wondering if it will come in. Recent past, what was behind you. At the root of all of this, Capricorn, what is your energy here? Okay, a proposal. Wondering why this proposal didn't come in, why this union didn't come in, why the union hasn't taken place. What's been taking so long? Okay. All legit questions, and that does bind you up. I know what that's like. You feel like maybe you might have been ghosted. You might have been, things were going so good, but they just came to an abrupt end. and it made you feel like you were isolated, energetically speaking, all right? Okay, so this card right here, the next one, we're going to talk about the possibilities, okay? There was possibilities of what could be, okay? Maybe this will help clarify this Four of Wands here, this union, this contract, this marriage proposal, you know, whatever this was. What could be, okay? The possibilities. What's above? What could be? We have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups are choices. Inside of all of these choices, there's temptation. There's love, romance. There's emotional roller coaster. Okay, there's fire, passion, all of those things. But some choices, and that it makes sense to have that Eight of Swords, and just that's been running through your head, through your mind, right? Like all of these things, and I just can't seem to get clear. Okay, so this next card, we're going to talk about your near future. What's on the next turn? So what is this short term? Is this long term? Is this what we want? This was short term. You want to know the answer. Is it long term? Is it going to be a future thing? Somebody right now is looking into the possibilities, right? Is that you? Is that them? That would be the question, you know? Is my ship going to come in with this? And maybe this is mirrored. I kind of feel like this might be mirrored. Maybe both of you are mirroring this union. You guys are in separation right now. Is my ship going to come in? You both are thinking the same thing. We got choices and we feel bound if you're mirroring. You know, the Three of Wands says, I've got two wands stuck in the ground and I'm making an investment. I'm looking out going, is this investment going to pay off? That could be some questions, you know, right? This next card, the number 7 card, this is you. What's your stance in this? How are you showing up? You know? What's this looking like for you? What, Capricorn, what is it that you are showing up as? Not bad. Showing up as the King of Wands, the passionate one, right? Rico Suave. Look how he's dressed, the golden robe. Look at the slippers, damn it. Who's got the green slippers? You're showing up as the romancer. You know, you're showing up as the one who's passionate, the one who's got the fire. You know, King of Wands is very passionate, very fire. Is very word. You could be a person who speaks very well, who is very, you know, you can dictate yourself. You carry yourself very, very. This is a kind of a more of a masculine energy. Doesn't have to be male, female, but I'm saying it's more of a masculine energy like that. Good with words, and that's how you show up. You could be very, very handsome, very attractive man, very attractive woman. Um, doesn't have to be, like I said, male or female, but there's an attraction about you, an energy about you, and perhaps if that's mirrored that other person, that's why they showed up in that position like that. But I'm thinking it might be you, a handsome, handsome man, or handsome, beautiful woman. Okay, so this next card is the number 8 card. The environment, your external. Okay, so what's in your way? What are the external forces that perhaps are coming against you, or that maybe is just in your head, in your mind? What's physically in the way? I'm gonna guess the mind. Could be physical as well. You know, you've been through some battles. You've got some wounds back there, right? These are some past traumatic episodes. These are some wounds from the past. Makes sense because your challenge card was the Eight of Swords, right? The illusion card, remember? So some things from the past that maybe you're working on or that have come up and you're wondering what and why the separation or when this is going to take place, you know? And this is telling you that you're staying and remaining open now, you know? Regardless of those past wounds, you're still able to stand there. You're still showing up. Okay. And you're wondering, maybe is that reciprocated, right? So, okay. All right. So, the number 9 card, hopes, fears, wish, and worry. Okay. Nobody likes to worry. We do that a lot. We need to quit doing that so much. But hopes and fears, wish and worry, Capricorn. What is it that we hope for? Maybe some fears there because of the 9 of Wands. Okay, so 3 cards come out for me. A new cycle, or the ending of another cycle. Okay? In reversed. Came out in reversed. So, Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune tells me there is an ending of a cycle, an ending of something. So you could be coming into union. We'll find out with these other cards, though. Divine, spiritual. I'm going to keep rolling with this. Hang on. The next card to come out, all major arcana, strength. The 8. The 8 card, eternal. Strength card talks about Leo, so this could be talking about somebody that's a Leo sign. It doesn't have to be fire sign. Strength card is compassion, moves by compassion, does not use brute, type strength. He's reaching her hand into that lion's mouth, it takes a gentle touch to do something like that. So somebody's very gentle. There's a very gentle energy with that. And that's following the Wheel of Fortune, the ending of that cycle. So there's a generous nature coming in. The 4th card to come out was a 2 of Pentacles. What are we juggling? Is it juggling the past? Is it juggling this 8 of Swords, this 9 of Wands? It feels emotional to me, is what I'm saying. It feels like you're not letting something go when the cycle is calling for it and you're walking away. That could be what you're doing, is you're just trying to gain the strength to walk away in this, because it hasn't happened yet, this union. So the 8 of Cups talks about it, and you kind of feel that very distinct, head hung low, but the journey is, that you've got a journey to go on, and you know that, and it's not going to be very easy. There's a shadow side with the moon, the crescent moon. There's a shadow side aspect to this that says, it feels a little dark, it feels a little gray, it feels a little scary, but I know I need to move forward, right? So that was the flop, so to speak, if we were playing poker, right, on the 10, the outcome and the direction. And I feel like that was a beautiful ending to what the Celtic Cross. Now, if I were you, I'd be going, dude, but is it going to happen? And I think what I'm going to have to say is, I'm not going to go there with you. And the reason why is because these 4 cards are telling me something very strong. 3, well, the 2 here, but you had the other, what was it, 3? I gotta look here. What was the 2? The 2 major arcana, strength, and then the Wheel of Fortune, who came out in reverse. I kind of feel like that it might be an insult to the cross here to go, hey, can we just clarify this number 10? Because usually you'll clarify your 10 card, okay? You only usually clarify about 3 cards on that, and you got your 3 cards, so I don't really want to go any further. Reason being is because when your challenge is this right here, I think you need to accept that this could be an illusion. And I don't want to say that and hurt your heart in any way, because you're trying to heal your heart, But maybe there's a little bit of an illusion taking place in that you've been holding on to this. It makes sense. You're still in the game. You still have lots of love, and you're wondering if this thing is going to take place. And I would allow patience, and I would allow time to do it. Gosh, I wished I could. I want to give you that beautiful, beautiful card, but the thing of it is that I think that you know the answer. I'm kind of getting that feeling like So, Just know that the journey you're on, um, everybody has to walk that alone. Nobody can walk it for you. Um, there are lots of people along the way, and it looks like you had, some people surrounding you. There could be other great relationships that are on their way. You did have the offerings of that. But at the very ending there, it may be that you're holding on to something that from the past, and it's time to let go. It's time to move forward. It's time to rise. Time to shine. You had those cards. Um, anyway, I hope you got something from this. I apologize if, actually, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to do that. I just want to say I appreciate you sticking with me if you did. Like I said, if you want to check out the channel, come Steampunk Psyche. Check out the playlists. I'm going to start getting these videos out a lot sooner, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Okay. All right. Thanks for joining me. All right. Bye bye.